So let's start with the carving. Your cervico-occlusal length of crown is 8.5 mm. So we will take approximately 9 mm. We will do the marking over here. We will take a little bit more dimension. And your mesiodistal dimension is 7 mm. So we will take approximately, we will take 8 mm dimension and then we will mark over here. After that, we will draw the lines and the outline of your permanent maxillary first premolar. Like in permanent maxillary first premolar, I have said that your mesial slope is a little bit longer compared to your distal slope. So I have done the marking over here and I will start carving. It looks approximately like a canine only. So we will draw like a canine and we will remove the extra wax. You can also make a trapezoidal shape and then you can cut the mesial slope and the distal slope. That would be more easier if you want to do that. I will show you that also. Like you have seen, I have drawn this one side of the trapezoidal. I will draw the other side also. You can do like this, draw the trapezoidal side and then make the mesial slope. Just maintain the position of the contact areas. Okay, just maintain this. You can see I have drawn mesial slope, distal slope and all the outlines. Now what is the other important point? The other important point is we have to make the buccal ridge. So for making the buccal ridge, it is present over here. We will draw it like a slopey area. I will show you. I have also told you that if we see from the mesial aspect, this outline was of your buccal ridge. So we will make it like a curvature. Now we are carving the mesial aspect. I have told you that we will carve labial aspect, then we will carve the mesial aspect. So for making the mesial aspect, first you will draw the buccal ridge and then you will make a curvature of that. Just see the curvature. From the mesial aspect, you have lingual outline also, but since your lingual cusp is spheroidal, so you will not make any ridge. You will just start the curvature. Just see that first I have completed my labial aspect And then I am drawing my mesial aspect. Just see both the curvature. Approximately, roughly, you will draw both sides the curvature. We'll draw the occlusal aspect. So from the occlusal aspect, you know that it is hexagonal in shape. So this will be your buccal cusp, this will be your lingual cusp, and you also know that there is a lingual tapering. So what we will do, we will make it a little bit taper. And we will try to draw the hexagonal shape. You can see I am reducing the wax on the lingual side. You can see I'm making it a little bit taper. Then on the other side also. Just see the occlusal aspect. This I've created a little bit taper. And it is hexagonal, so we will make this hexagonal. On the buccal cusp, we will reduce the wax. Now from the occlusal aspect, you can see this hexagonal shape, and I will draw one line not in the center, little bit approximately towards the lingual cusp, because we know that our buccal cusp is broader as compared to the lingual cusp. So we will draw one line, dividing line, and in that line only we will draw all the cusp and the slopes. Like you can see, you have to make a slopey area. Just see that this, I'm just pulling the wax down. And you can see the buccal cusp is already carved. And similarly, we will not cut the marginal ridges. Marginal ridges are intact except for mesial marginal developmental groove, which will cross this mesial marginal ridge. So we will draw and finish these slopes on the lingual cusp also. And we will polish the occlusal surface. Polish the occlusal surface a little bit. And then carve again. Draw all the slopes. You have your central groove over here. So while carving, what you have to do, you have to take this tip of the carver. This tip of the carver will help you to draw the occlusal surface correctly. Don't take the entire length of the crown, only the tip. You can see the sideways also. So you have to reduce the ridge height and then make again the cusp slope. And as you can see, I am just taking the help of the tip of the carver. So you will have your triangular fossa over there on the mesial side. Mesial triangular fossa, it will be triangular in shape. Then on the distal side also distal triangular fossa. Then you will draw your central groove, and then you will cross this marginal ridge and draw your mesial marginal developmental groove. You can see it over here, and you will polish it a little bit. You have your lingual cusp height, which is smaller than your buccal cusp. So I am going to reduce the height of this. And make it spherical. Now just see the finishing of the occlusal aspect. You can see the hexagonal shape. You can see over here I have drawn this mesial marginal developmental groove. You have your triangular ridges and this is your central groove, and then it is crossing this mesial marginal developmental groove over here. I'll draw it with a pen. This is your mesial marginal developmental groove. You can see it over here. So you can see your crown is carved. Then comes your root portion. Now in the root portion, you should first carve your mesial side. So for carving the mesial side, you will draw all the outlines on the mesial side. Approximately 13 mm only, because first we draw shorter root and then we can make it longer. Now you can see from the mesial aspect, I have drawn a little bit outline of the mesial root, but I have not bifurcated or divided it into two. Now I will draw outline from the buccal aspect of the root. From the buccal aspect, just draw the outline of the root, roughly, and then start carving. Remove the extra wax. You have to make the apex. Now just see, approximately I have given the shape of the root also from the buccal aspect. So next step will be, you have to draw the bifurcation. After that only you can give your finishing. So making the bifurcation, you have to remove little bit wax from the base side, from both the sides, and you have to join this. You have to pass this carver through the root. Remove little bit wax from both the sides. So you can see the bifurcation over here. Just do the finishing. And also your curvature of cervical line is 1 mm on the mesial aspect. So do that. Make all the cervical line clear. Just do a little bit polishing to remove all the rough surfaces. And now just look at your tooth, the labial aspect. Then the mesial aspect. You can see the bifurcation area, and you can also see your mesial marginal developmental groove over here. And if I turn it, then you can see your occlusal aspect, which is hexagonal in shape. You can see the triangular fossas also over here. So this is your permanent maxillary first premolar. Thank you.